Hey guys, and welcome back to another tour on the Kaoshkraft fan server, and today we are going to be taking a look at this really unique modern house that you can see right in front of me. But guys, before we get started with today's tour, if you want to come and check out this build for yourself, maybe even play survival, creative, roleplay, or come and check out some of the brand new mini games, the IP will be at the top of the screen and in the description is mc.kaoshkraft.net. So yes guys, let's check out this house right here. Now this is a pretty unique modern house, and you can tell that by all the different shapes that are used. It's not very standard, it's not very conventional, but that's a good thing. I do like that about this house. So let's take a little fly around, check out all the details if I don't run into trees right there. And as you can see, some really the shapes are not unique because it's just squares, but the way they've been put together and the orientation of the house looks really cool. Like this is the front of the house here, and you wouldn't expect that to be the front of the house, would you? And if we go back around here, this is where we started off right there. This is probably my favorite view of the house, so you can mainly see everything, but there is some really cool unique features about this house that I can't wait to show you. So just take a little more fly around over here. This is probably one of my other favorite views right here, just like that. Yeah, that's a really cool view because you can see the big window at the bottom and at the top as well. So let's go back around to the front and see who actually built this and what this house is actually called. It might not even have a name, it might just be see who built it. So this is the driveway. Let's walk in here. There's no signs out here, so let's walk in. This is the driveway, and as you can see, it has this really unique feature to it where the whole house is pretty much elevated up. You've got like the downstairs, which is down here, but on the main ground level, like this is the ground level, right? The main part of the house you go down, but then the rest of the house is elevated up, and it's used these supports around the side. I just like that little detail. I think that looks really cool. So this is where you would go. This is where you drive your car down inside of the driveway, and this is where we have our first sign. So this house is built by Paulverized, and we are actually in Milos, which is Paulverized's town, and he did all of this terrain did it all by himself, so he's done an awesome job with all of this. So let's continue going down here, and let's actually go in and check out the house. So as we enter, we have this lobby area right here, a nice plant feature, and this is where you would hang up your coats, put your keys down, stuff like that. It's looking really good so far. Once again guys, we are using the Kaoshkraft V2 texture pack, which Paulverized did the majority of it himself as well. So all these like textures and stuff will be in that texture pack, so make sure to download that in the description down below. So yeah, as I said before guys, this house has multiple elevations, and that adds to the uniqueness of it in my opinion. Like you come down here to the driveway, then you step down even more to go into like this area where you kind of like put your keys and stuff, and then we go up again. I like that though, it gives it a different feel rather than being all on one level. I like the multiple different elevations. I think that looks good. So if we go up here, this is kind of like the main part of the house. This is where we have like our living room area and our seating area, and we also have our dining area over here as well. Let's start off with the dining area. Now if we go over here, this is our kitchen, very simplistic kitchen right here. We've got our fridge, our counter, and everything like that. But one thing that really stands out to me about this house is this house seems to me like it's all centered around privacy. That's what it seems like. Everything around it is covered up. There's like really high walls all the way around, so no one else can see in, but there's still enough windows around to let enough natural light into the house, so we get that nice kind of feeling with all the natural light coming in. But I like that. I like the fact that the whole house is kind of centered around privacy. Like if we go out here guys, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the house, is like this back part right here. But as you can see, look at the high walls, all the high walls all the way around, so if someone was outside they can't see in. It's like it's all centered around privacy, and I like that a lot. Like you can swim in your pool, and it's got all this nice kind of like privacy around it, and it looks really cool. I do like that feature and that theme throughout the whole house. But let's actually take a deeper look into this pool right here. So we have this really cool pool. We have these supports holding up this canopy that goes all the way around. This actually connects back around to the front, so it's the same canopy that connects to the front right there, using the end rods as the support, which also adds light, which is a really cool feature. And we have these sun loungers, and I love this little like sliver of water on the top just to make it look like a glass table. I think that looks absolutely awesome. But again, we've got the high walls, but we have this space up here to allow the light to come in, because you don't want it to be too dark. We are outside after all, and we want that natural light to come in because this is where people will be swimming and stuff, but the wall is high enough to add that element of privacy as well. We've got that the plant feature at the back, and we've got the swimming pool right here. Cool little feature right here guys. Look at this, is the ladder going into the pool. That's some inspiration for you there, using stairs going down, and then we have the iron bars representing the pool ladder, so you can climb in and out. It's probably one of my favorite parts of the house, the swimming pool right here. So let's go back in. We saw the kitchen over here again with the high walls continuing on from the outside just to add that element of privacy, but on this side right here we have the big open glass wall. Now it makes sense to have it on this side because there's not anyone looking in on this side. Look, we're on a hill, there's a road down there, we're quite high up, so we still have that element of privacy on this side, but we can put a big glass wall there so it still kind of allows us to allow all that natural light in and see outside as well. So I do like that, like the whole theme of this house I really like. So we go over here, we have our dining table with a nice hanging feature right there. And then we go over here, we're going to take a look at this living room area a little bit more, which is again on a different elevation right there, just to add that little extra bit of detail right there. So we go down here, we have a similar table to what we saw outside with the little sliver of water on the top, just to add that nice reflective surface when you're using shaders. This adds a really cool detail for a glass table. Again, we have the high walls all the way around, so you can chill in your living room, have all the privacy that you want, but you still have enough lighting to come in and allow you to light up your room. So let's continue on going upstairs. So that was all the downstairs. We had the swimming pool, the kitchen, the dining room and the living room. So we're going to continue on going upstairs. Now up here we have a lot of these open spaces right here, but this is fine. Like, you don't need privacy in the hallway area. Like, you can have all this window just allowing all that natural lighting. That's fine because you don't do anything in the hallway area anyway. But if we continue on going through this way, we're going to go over this way right here. Look at this. Look how private this area is. You can walk through. You've got this wall protecting you so no one can see in, and we're going to go into this room right here, and this room is probably my favorite bedroom of the house, again with the privacy. We've got the wall protecting it so no one can see in, and we've got this outside balcony area where you can sit, but look at it, you've got this nice feature right here. You got all these walls protecting you, but you still have enough light to get in and you can see the sun and all stuff like that, sunbathe, whatever you want to do. And this actually connects to the front right there. I really like this. Like, if I was going to live in a house like this that was really open with a lot of windows and stuff, you still want your privacy. You don't want everyone to look straight into you. So the fact you've incorporated that into your build, I think that looks really nice. So nice little balcony there. We have a fireplace where you'd put your TV. We have a fan, I think that is, or a light shade up there with our nice modern sleek bed. This is probably my favorite room. I do like this room. I really do. It's like a mixture of both. A mixture of like the modern with like letting all the nice natural light in, but you still have that element of privacy right there. So let's continue on going through here. We have our first bathroom. Very sleek, minimalistic bathroom. We've got a double shower there, it looks like. We have our sink with a shelf, and we have our toilet right there with a toilet brush holder right there. So let's continue on going through here, and we have our second bedroom. Now once again, we have a big window right here, but the placing of this bedroom is very critical because, as you can see, not many people can see in. We've got this big kind of like area underneath the window right there, which allows people not to see up. So that's why we can have a big window here. I like this house because it's very well thought out, in my opinion. Like, the placement of the rooms and stuff like that is very well thought out, and I do like that. So very nice minimalistic sleek bedroom right here with a ceiling fan once again, and a bookshelf and a nice minimalistic bed. So if we continue on going around, I think that is most of the outside. We do have a little garden feature right here which looks pretty cool, but it just continues up. Just a nice little placement of a tree right there, just to add that something a little bit different rather than just having it as empty space. So let's continue on going back through. We're going to go back round to downstairs. Oh, I missed this hanging light. Oh, that's cool. But it comes down all the way from there. That's really nice. I do like that. And we're going to continue on going back out to the front right here, and I think that is everything of the house. So let's take one little fly around on the outside. Once again, very nice house. Like, from the outside, I don't think you get that what the house was built for, like the thought that goes into it, you know. From the outside you don't really see the thought that goes into it, but once you go around the inside you can definitely see the kind of elements that Paulverized tried to pull off in the house, like add that element of privacy, but you've still got the nice modern and open feel of the house, and I do like it. I think it looks really cool once you take everything in. Like, you take the outside, take the inside, you take it all in, it looks really awesome. So awesome job, Paulverized, on this house once again. But guys, if you want to come and check out this house, the coordinates are right there on the screen, and we are in the warp Milos. But if you want to TP to this house directly, all you need to do is, when you come on the server, do /tours, and then a little menu will come up here. Find the house on this list, click it, and it will TP you directly to this house. But awesome job, Paulverized. Make sure you tell Paulverized what you think of his house down in the comment section down below. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you again in another server tour.